Allegheny County man jailed up to 30 years. Now, this is a grand jury investigation of Jehovah's Witness congregation members, and this investigation has been ongoing since October of 2022. So this was among 5 arrests. We're going to look at Mark Brown. We're going to look at his arrest today. And all of these guys are in custody except Norman Aviles. He's still at large, as far as I knew when this article was done. So they probably have him caught by now. That's a couple of years. This stuff, folks, takes a few years to go through the courts. So this was back in October 2022. Mark Brown, 65, of Allegheny County, is alleged to have sexually abused 2 young sisters who were between the age of 10 and 13, and for whom he was the legal guardian. Brown has been charged with aggravated indecent assault, endangering the welfare of children, and corruption of minors. Now let's look at that. What happens when they run that through the court system? Well, we're going to read it here because Pennsylvania Attorney General is not going easy on these pedophiles. So here it is. This is brand new news. This is March 28th, yesterday. This guy is being put through the courts. Harrisburg Attorney General Dave Sunday announces that Allegheny County man will serve up to 12 to 30 years in state prison. 12 to 30 years, minimum 12 years to 30 years, for repeated sexual abuse of 2 children between 2004 and 2006. Now, Mark Brown, who's now 67, he was 65 when he was arrested. He was sentenced Thursday in the Allegheny County Court after pleading guilty to felony counts of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, aggravated indecent assault, endangering the welfare of children, and related misdemeanors. So this was all while he was all at the congregation level, while he was a Jehovah's Witness. If he's 67 now, and this all happened between 2004 and 2006, he would have been about 47 years old when he committed these crimes in around that time period. So the Office of the Attorney General charges stem from the 49th statewide investigating grand jury, which heard testimony about several Jehovah's Witness members who sexually assaulted children. And Brown was a member of the congregation when he assaulted the children with whom he was closely acquainted dozens of times. And this defendant ultimately could not escape the accountability for his heinous conduct perpetrated years ago, thanks to the hard work of investigators and grand jurors and the bravery of the survivors, Attorney General Sunday said. This significant period of incarnation is appropriate for someone who repeatedly harms children. And the grand jurors heard testimony that Brown groped the children, watched them shower, would sneak into the bedroom at night to assault them. The senior deputy attorney general, Alice Weiner, prosecuted the case. And if we look at what's going on there with the grand jury investigations, Pennsylvania, there's a lot of stuff going on. This is just, I can clip this to this video so you guys have a list of it. Guilty, former Berks County. Verdict, former Jehovah's Witness elder committed sex abuse, Harrisburg. Case updated, Philadelphia Jehovah's Witness member jailed for up to 4 years for abuse of a child. Verdict, Philadelphia County man convicted of sexual abuse. These are all Jehovah's Witness charged after a grand jury investigation of Jehovah's Witness congregation members. And case update, former Jehovah's Witness elder jailed up to 23 years. And reading man jailed up to 46 years for sexual abuse. So yeah, they're not going easy. And here's the one that we're looking at today. Allegheny County man jailed up to 30 years. Verdict, former Butler County Jehovah's Witness member convicted of sexual assaulting young children. And Acting Attorney General Henry announces charges against 5 men for sexual abuse of children across Pennsylvania. And Attorney General Henry announces charges against 5 men. Maybe that's the same one. So there's been a lot going on in this investigation, this Pennsylvania investigation, and they are not going easy on them. There was one there for 46 years in prison. So for these Jehovah's Witnesses that think they can run, they cannot. They can hide, they can run, they can lie in court, but this is all being exposed, and the pedophiles are being held accountable for their crimes. So that's all we have for you today on this, folks. As we say on this channel, keep living your life with love. You never get involved in any of this stuff. So these are the hidden secrets that Jehovah's Witnesses try to hide. They try to hide this from their members. They don't want their members to see these headlines, because these headlines are actually worse than the Catholic Church. When we look at per capita, like per population, and we crunch the numbers, Jehovah's Witnesses are scoring higher than the Catholic Church for pedophilia within a religion. And that's all because of that 2-witness rule that they had in that old elders book. People could lie through their teeth. Oh, no, I didn't do anything. A little girl comes forth and says, yeah, this is going on, and they go to the elder or the brother. Oh, no, that's all a lie. That's just all made up. And that's all they need, because they needed 2 witnesses. 2 witnesses to a crime. They throw it all out. If the little girl keeps coming forth, she grows up, she comes forth. Eventually, they publicly reprove her because she doesn't have 2 witnesses. Well, how the hell are you going to get 2 witnesses when you're 10 to 13 years old? And as we described, the perpetrator is looking in on the showers, sneaking into the bedrooms at night. How is a little girl going to get 2 witnesses? So this is the problem that Jehovah's Witnesses have within their religion. This is costing them millions of dollars. So we wonder where all that donated money is going. Well, guess what? It's paying out child victim suits. And there are child victim suits. Now, these ones are criminal charges that we're looking at for the Pennsylvania Attorney General. They're going after the person, the people, the pedophile, and they're criminally charging them. So I don't see any damages coming out of any of these cases. But this isn't over yet, folks. This is all still being run through the court systems. So we'll keep you abreast with all this information. We'll keep it coming. All you have to do is hit subscribe, and it helps push the channel. Like it, put a comment in, anything, share it, and this helps push our channel to reach even a larger audience. So thanks again, folks, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.